Hello everybody, my name is Hunter Wright from Walnut. It's time for another movie review. The movie that we'll be reviewing today is Mom's Night Out starring Sarah Drew. So this movie pretty much has a basic story to it. It's a bunch of moms and they have kids and they just want a night out to enjoy themselves without their kids around. So they get babysitters, this and that, and they go to have a good time, except things don't end up being the way they want it to be. Obviously it's a movie. So basically, the story kind of is that they lost one of the kids. They thought this guy was babysitting it, but he wasn't babysitting it. So they end up going from tattoo parlor to this guy to that guy trying to find the kid. And it's like an adventure that's not that exciting. The script is really lackluster. The characters aren't developed. They're just not developed. You just don't care about them whatsoever. They're really bland. I mean, if you watch this movie, the characters feel like they have no backstory to them. Each and every one of them are very similar to all the characters in this movie. There is not like one different character. All the moms are pretty much, they have the same characteristics. You know, you don't get that one smart mom or the one overprotective mom or things like that. They're just too similar. It's a story similar to The Hangover except without the booze and the drugs and the comedy. There's no comedy in this movie. When the movie tries to be funny, it's more like, ooh, that must have hurt. That's not funny. And that's the problem with this movie. Also, the acting is just terrible. I feel like this movie just pretty much came out because it was Mother's Day, and it'll be a good movie that moms can go out and see, and that's about it. It's not doing anything else. Even if you're a mom, I wouldn't suggest seeing this movie. There are a lot of other movies that you can see. Just because this movie might relate to your life a little bit, it's too unrealistic to relate to your life a lot, which makes it a total miss. It's just way too predictable, and even so, like I said before, you just don't care enough. You know what's going to happen. The whole message that this movie is trying to pretty much say to the audience is you need to live life to the fullest. But like I said, a lot of the things that happen in this movie wouldn't happen in real life. So, in order to live life to the fullest, how are you going to do that when what you show in the movie is never going to be possible to accomplish in real life? Needless to say, there was a huge opportunity missed in making this movie. Maybe if they had some top-notch actors and just tweaked the script a little bit, it could have had potential to be a decent movie. Instead, it falls really, really short. Now, the thing is, a lot of audience members might actually enjoy this movie, the reason being because this is a little bit of a older crowd. You see more of the 30s, 40s, and 50s going to see this movie, and to them, they're not used to seeing movies such as The Hangover, so this is something different and new to them. So, like I said, if you ask anyone who's seen this movie, most likely they'll tell you that they enjoyed it. But at the same time, if you're a true movie buff, this movie is a must skip. No matter what, there is just nothing to see here that you haven't seen before. And see, now, with movies, a lot of the movies nowadays, they get repetitive, of course, but they add something new to it. This movie doesn't do that at all. It tries to throw out scenarios at you that you think are crazy and hilarious, like a baby ending up in a tattoo parlor, but it's not really interesting, like I said. So the lack of acting, the lack of a good script, the lack of comedy just makes it a terrible movie, which ends up getting a 2.5 out of 10 on the Walnut movie scale. Guys, if you enjoyed this review, please like and share, and stay tuned at Walnut for more movie reviews and so much more. I'm Hunter Wright. Have a good one, guys.